Mike, a small move happened in Major League Baseball with the Philadelphia Phillies, but I think it's a very significant move. Davey Lopes, the first base coach for the last 4 years, has decided not to come back over a contract, a money issue. He was given a number. He didn't think the number was enough, and he declined it, and he's going to move on, probably going to coach somewhere on the West Coast next year. I think this is rather significant because another chink in this empire, this dynasty we're hoping to have with the Phillies, just got removed here. Another dent in the armor, I'll put it.
I remember reading some interviews a number of years ago, and I don't even remember who this was. Baseball analysts, some of these baseball statistical analyst guys that are out there, where one of the things that the person asked, well, what's a way that you can improve a major league team can improve its organization without spending a ton of money? And he said, coaches. Spend a little more money and get the best coaches. It's a relatively small investment compared to what you have to pay players, obviously, and so many of the other things that major league teams have to spend on. I think that is one area where you can afford to maybe go, and I don't know what the money issues were here. I don't know what Davey Lopes was asking for, and I don't know what the Phillies were willing to give, but I agree with you. I think this is the kind of thing that, again, it's not sexy. It's not going to be a big media hype thing, but having good coaches is one small way that I think you can have a good organization in that sport.
There's a lot of bigger stories this week, but this is one, I think. The Phillies back in 2006 just missed the playoffs, and Pat Gillett came in and surrounded Charlie Manuel with smart baseball guys. Jimmy Williams was the bench coach at the time. Art Howe was supposed to be the third base coach. He went on to Texas with Ron Washington at the time. Lopes comes in. The year the Lopes came in, they led Major League Baseball in stealing percentage of getting successful steals. They have continued to be good at that. They weren't that good before. He wasn't just a first base coach that came down and you high-fived the way down. He timed these guys. He let them know when it's good to run. He's the guy that helped Ricky Henderson with his career with this. He also helped the outfielders. His quote afterwards, he said, "I wasn't trying to break the bank with what I wanted, but I felt I should be paid more than what first base coaches get paid because I had more responsibilities than the typical first base coach." I think Charlie Manuel gives a lot of maneuverability to his guys, lets them coach to the point where without them there, I don't know if the Phillies are as successful. They have not won a World Series since Jimmy Williams. Yes, they've been successful. But I think Jimmy Williams did not come back because he wanted money similar to Charlie Manuel. Here's Davey Lopes going, I want more money as well because I've got more responsibilities, and Charlie gives me a lot.
Well, again, I don't know. We don't know the financial details of these situations the way you would if it was a player, because it's more or less public knowledge. But this is a little way in which Major League Baseball teams can distinguish themselves from the pack, and this is an opportunity to do it. And I agree with you, Starkey. I think the Phillies are missing an opportunity here.
I think certain coaches are underrated, and here's one example of it.